you can't just rely on an 18-year-old to help. Like, yes, Rice is top talent. Kobbie Mainoo is just that guy. Give him a few years, this guy will turn into a gem. But when you play him next to Rice, and then you have Jude and Foden play up top, and a double 10 pivot, you're gonna rely on an 18-year-old to win you a Euro. Like, you have to have legs around the team. Rice's legs were gone, couldn't fall back. Mainoo looked like shit. Plain and simple. It's pretty simple. Like, Adam Wharton's on the bench. Yes, he had a great year at Palace. Throw him on for the last 20 minutes in some of these games in the group stage for Rice. Nah, played every minute for Rice, and it made Rice look like a bad player too. It's just lackadaisical managing on the touchline. It's just I watch England a lot because my dad's British, and it comes to a point that I support them in tournaments because America is just dog water, and my other nationality is Sweden. And when Milo Forsberg and Zlatan got rid of the team, our team has Isak to
you got Isak, man.
Yeah, to play alone. So it's fun to support a club or a team that actually wants to win and get to finals. But when you have Southgate to try and support you to win a final, it's never going to happen.
G, I mean, it's got a point. Declan Rice wasn't exactly lighting it up.
I think, you know what? I do think Declan Rice weren't as bad as people are making out he was. I don't think he was great at all. And by his standards, I agree with you 100%. I think people gunning for Kobbie Mainoo is a load of bullshit as well, because I thought he was one of England's better players in the whole tournament. But the thing is, it's just that it all goes down to the same thing: the tactics of the manager, mate. The tactics of the manager is what the problem was. There is no way you see Phil Foden play the way he did last season, Bellingham play the way he did last season, Rice play the way he did last season, Saka play well last season, Kane play well last season. Well, Kane, he looked like, and stuff. And then all these players look bad. Like, none of them, I'll argue that none of them looked good. Like, Foden had moments, Jude had moments, Saka had moments. This is all the whole competition was for England. It was moments. The only reason England got to the final was moments. The goal for Saka against Switzerland that got us to penalties was a master strike. The Bellingham overhead kick to bring us to extra time, master strike. So listen, it all goes back to this. Is why we don't judge the players too much, because I think Southgate's a crap manager, and it's as simple as that. And people say, but he got you to finals and he got you to finals. It doesn't matter. He's a crap manager. Tactically, he's not a good manager, in my opinion. So for me, that's going to always hinder the players. And definitely with Rice getting put in there, and he's basically asked to do the way Southgate wants to play. He's asked to run everywhere after having a season of playing every game for Arsenal, running everywhere. It was just too much, and he didn't rotate enough in the group stages and that. And why didn't he rotate enough? Because his tactics didn't allow England to go far ahead enough to take players off, because we're always in the game. The other team was always in the game against England. Like, it was always tight. So you can't take off your best players when it's like that. We should have been going gun-ho, trying to get a 3-0 lead, and then being able to sub Rice, being able to sub off a Saka, being able to sub off a Jude. But
I guess the one thing, just to go off there though, Chris and G, like, when you look at the attacking line and just the whole panel, the attacking line for England is all system players except Jude. Jude at Real Madrid is not a system player. He has crashed the box because Real Madrid didn't have a striker. When you saw him at the Euros, he was a system left winger. How are you going to transition your entire 48, 50 game season and try and play left wing for England? It just won't work. Your body's not in your IQ level. Yes, as whatever type of player you are, cannot transition that fast compared to national football to club football. It just won't work. You never see a player transitions positions that fast and just look brilliant.
Even to back Saka up, like, I know he's Arsenal boy, so I always have a bit more heart to him. But to back Saka up, I'm not going to lie, if we had an actual striker on the pitch like Ollie Watkins most of the time, or even an Ivan Toney, mate, like, I think he could have had like 5-6 assists in a competition. Like, there was like so many times in games he was getting the ball in the box and there was just no one there.
Kane was on the top of the 18 when he was supposed to be in the box.
So So yeah, listen, yeah.
No, I got you. Now to finish off with England, of course, I want you guys to give me your main candidate for this job. So G, go on, mate.
Are we talking realistic or who are we?
Just who you think? It's the FA, man. It's who does it? They have all the money in the world. They have.
If listen, if it's gonna be funny, and I'm gonna give you a realistic one, and then I'm gonna give you one that I'll try and do.
Okay.
The one I'll try to do next season, if he leaves Manchester City, you give everything to Pep Guardiola, and because he won't. He said he don't want to go back to Barcelona. Yeah, he won't go back to Bayern Munich. If he does leave Man City, I can see him going internationally. And why wouldn't he go to this England team where he has a few of the players in there and stuff? And he likes living in England and stuff. So it's a great opportunity. That would be my heart.